on THEMOSHOW Chicago. And we are back again on another fantastic sucker-free Friday night. I have a lot of things to discuss with you all. Number one, but before we get to that, I hope that you all are having a fantastic day. Right now, I'm having some technical difficulties right now, which I'm trying to get situated here. It's asking me to do something that I would normally do. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Come on, let's what's up. They keep jabbing me around here. I don't want to do either one. There we go. We're gonna do this over again. It's your host with the most MO on THEMOSHOW Chicago. And we are back again. This time on another fantastic sucker-free Sunday night. Yeah, I know that I'm wearing black and gold for Chicagoans. Chicagoans know what that means. But you know what? When I flip it around, that's what we are talking about today. How are you all doing? It is a fantastic sucker-free Sunday night, which I just said a minute ago. However, if you're not having a good time, I'm sorry for you. You should be having a great time. You should be enjoying life. Despite all of the negative energy that's out there in the world. And before we get started, I want to send a shout out to B3. I want to send a shout out to B3. Whatever in city and state that you are from, I don't know where she's from because she never answered in the comment section. But B3, I thank you. We love you here on the THEMOSHOW Chicago. That's right. THEMOSHOW Chicago. Yeah, you got MOPOWERZ. Damn. MOPOWERZ in the background. I'm speaking too fast. It's so much energy in me right now that I'm getting, mixlated, compulated, or mixculated with words. YouTube. Hey, what's going on out there? All of the people that's out there in the chat room, I want to thank you for being here because you could have been somewhere else with someone else doing something else. So we want to thank you for night. And all of you Chicago, Black and Gold, 1000. Once again, Black Wall Street. We're going to get into this now, right? But I want to start with YouTube. YouTube, I have been waiting on my PIN number for about 6 weeks right now. But you all say that it's 4. I've been waiting on my PIN number for 6 weeks. And then you give me 4 months afterwards to reply. How can you expect for me to reply in 4 months when you haven't sent it, when you said that you were going to send it? Hey, I love YouTube. YouTube has given many creators an opportunity to express themselves. But, you all need to send me my PIN number. 100. You are playing games out there. You even had B3, whom I sent shots out to once again, for telling you all that I was underrated. And I am underrated. It's like here on YouTube, social media, they want the life out of you without paying you. They want the life out of you without paying you. While they're getting paid for your content and you're not getting nothing. YouTube, you all can like it or love it. It's 1921. It's 1921. And you all know what you all did in 1921. I'm not saying YouTube, because YouTube wasn't around. But I'm talking about America in general. Hey, who we got out here? Arlie? How do you pronounce that name? Cool dude. We got IGNR. Whoever you are in the chat room, right? We want to thank you for being here, Press the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell for all to help ensure that you get notifications when we upload videos here on YOBE. Yes, YOBE on YouTube. I'm sort of tired tonight. I've been on the road. And I'm tired. I've been driving for hours. But needless to say, we are here. Yeah, I have to flip it back that way. Flip it back that way. I'm tired. So if you all feel that I have some type of disruption in my pronunciation of words, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Not that I'm drunk, not that I'm high, or anything like that. No. I'm just tired. YouTube. I have seen people who have had 4,000 views, 4,000 subscribers, but they have had over, how many views? 50,000 views, and I still haven't got a check. And I got 6,000 subscribers, but I haven't received a check yet. That's interesting. Is it because of Louis Farrakhan? Is it because of my upliftment for black people? I don't know. You all tell me. There's going to be one tonight. Even though I have repeated myself in things, just for an emphasis. But YouTube, how does that happen? You have one brother over in Africa. You have two brothers over in Africa who present the same information that I do as a content creator, and they only have 26,000 subscribers. Yet they have over 500,000 views on one video. Even Hassan Campbell don't even have that. Hassan Campbell don't even have that. But here I am struggling, as Umar Johnson would say, with a struggling streamer. Really? We'll get to him in a minute. Don't let me forget about Umar Johnson. I sent you all my information, YouTube. I still haven't got no PIN number. Let's get back to that. I still haven't got no PIN number. And it has been 6 weeks versus the 4 weeks. Is it my content? One YouTuber told me, three YouTubers told me, yes, YouTubers, told, I'm slurring right now. But 3 YouTubers I'm tired. They have told me that they're not going to pay you for the upliftment of black people. Why could it not be for the upliftment or the upliftment? For humanity. Why could it not be for the upliftment or for humanity versus the upliftment for black people? I'm either you're right or you're wrong. You're either right or you're wrong. Whatever decision that you're making in your lifetime, whatever government decisions I made, right or wrong. People tell me that I am a black extremist, black militant. No, I'm not. I'm right versus wrong. It's Friday night. We're just chopping it up. YouTube, where's my PIN number? You all got my information. Was it for the feds? The feds already know who I am. Why? Because I've been in the military. The feds already know who I am because I've been in the military. Unlike, Tyler Robinson, the shooter of Charlie Kirk, the assassinator, was done right in the middle of white folks. In a previous video, I said that I know some Mormons. And some Mormons I don't like in the state of Utah. But some of my sponsors are from Utah, the Mormons. You have good Mormons, you have bad Mormons. You have all different type of people, bad or good. Whatever color you want to call yourself in the crayon box. Bad and good. Needless to say, the father of Tyler Robinson was a Mormon. If I know Mormons the way that I know Mormons, they would turn their children in. That's their religion. That's how they vibe. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just think that that is common sense. Depending upon the situation. Depending upon the situation. You may not want to turn your son or your family member in because they have committed a crime. It depends on why they did it and which side of the fence that you're standing on. Right? Correct. Even with politics, with religion, you have families divided because of religion. You have families divided because of politics. But that was a man-made strategy to divide the people. And where there is no unity among the people, there is division. Even though they may have the same concept of thinking, depending upon the influence of their mind, they may go either way. But Charlie Kirk in Utah, Tyler Robinson did not have a change of mind. We do not know too much about this Tyler Robinson, but this Tyler Robinson is most definitely a killer. And this killer is from Utah, and he is what they call it, the #1 domestic terrorist in America. Meaning that he was a Caucasian male. No one expected that to happen in Utah. But you do have minds that's out there that says that it was a conspiracy and knew exactly when it was supposed to happen. Tyler Robinson could have shot him in the head. Tyler Robinson could have shot him in the neck. Tyler Robinson could have shot him in the middle of his forehead. No military training involved, but he had a lot of experience with guns. And I said that in a prior video. Who all is out there? There's a few people out there. Everybody that's out there. Everybody that's out there in the chat room. We appreciate you. We thank you for your support, for your time, for your energy to even be in a live chat on this channel. We thank you. We tip our hat to you. Black Wall Street. Well, Charlie Kirk was representing White Wall Street. I have had many conversations with people in the state of Illinois, Wisconsin, and Iowa in regards to the death of Charlie Kirk. Yes, there were some differences. You even had one Iowan who said that Charlie Kirk is not or was not a racist. Certain conversations you don't even involve yourself in after a certain point in time. Certain people, you just let them have their own view. Yeah, that's right, I'm fixing my hat. But the same people are the very same people or persons that voted for Donald Trump. We don't care about what's happening in the background with the TV. We don't care about that music. We care about the voice that is being expressed through the people. Do I represent people? Yes, I represent a lot of people. Some people just don't know how to express themselves. You know, it's just like being in a forum. You're on stage. You're on a talent tryout. We're not on a talent tryout here. Yeah, once again, sort of slurring. Tired. And I know that I'm slurring. And I know that I'm not coming as proficient to you as I would. I'm tired. I've been across the map again. Dalles, Iowa, just getting back. I'm tired. No sleep. But I do know what I'm talking about. And once again, we're just chopping it up anyway. We're just chopping it up anyway on a Friday night. So for all the people that's out there in the chat, if there is something that you would like to expound upon, leave it in the chat section. Arlie, Garcia, Laura, Jedu Barrow, Laura Lloyd, Salmon G. Am I wrong for being happy? I have lots of money. No, you're not wrong for having lots of money and being happy. You're not wrong for that. You have people all their lives who wish that they had money so that they could have some happiness. People say that money don't bring you happiness, but I disagree with that. Give me about $3 million and I'll tell you if it makes me happy or not. Okay? Give me $3 million today and tell me if it makes me happy. Even if you say that it doesn't, it could increase my happiness. Isn't that right? Yeah, I know that's right. Who we got? Somebody says, you eat corn the long way. Racist. What do you mean by that, Laura? What do you mean that I eat long corn? I mean, like, does that mean that I suck cock? I mean, I don't know. I'm asking. We don't suck cock over here. We don't know what your interpretation was. Seeing that you're not answering, and we're not going to answer we're not going to answer your interpretation for you. However, what we will do is take that in a positive manner and keep moving forward. How about that, Laura? Who we got here? Arlie. Can I please have a shout out? Arlie. For all of you people that's out there, we want to give Arlie a shout out. That's right. Arlie, whatever city and state that you are from, we want to give you a shout out. Okay? Who else we got? Cool dude. Cool dude, what's up, bro? How you feeling out there tonight? What city and state that you are from? THEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is POWER. I'm tired tonight, you all, but we're still doing this LIVE. Laura. Hey, Laura, let me ask you something. B3, I will never forget her. B3 says that I'm underrated. What do you think? I know I'm already underrated. And for all of you YouTubers that's out there, all of you all that are watching, all of you all that are content creators, yes, I'm underrated. For whatever reasons, the power that be, I'm underrated. And they know that I'm underrated. But You all owe me some money. Where is my PIN number? YOUTUBE. It's been 6 weeks. I don't know how much money that may be, but I do know that I see Johnny Cash, the gambler on YouTube, making money with only 4,000 subscribers. And here I am with over 6,000 subscribers. You just had a couple of rappers maybe a month ago that died. Yeah, Nino Brown talked about them. And they only had 6,000 subscribers, and they were making whatever they were making. Nino Brown said what they were making. I can't even get that. What's poppin', YouTube? Huh? I've been abiding by your guidelines, doing my best. But you all don't want to send me a PIN number. You all don't want to send me a check. Damn. Just think how many people would like to be a Tyler Robinson for all of the injustices that has been done to them in their life because they look like me, or because of the content that I bring. Hell, isn't freedom of speech not a First Amendment right? Isn't that a God-given right? Huh? Isn't a God-given right? It's anybody that has a mouth without law, just by the universal being of things. Huh? But they want to say that it's a right. It is a God-given right. I don't like what Charlie Kirk said and some of the debates that he had with people, but he spoke him, and that him got him killed, just like it got Malcolm X killed, just like it got Martin Luther King killed, just like it got John F. Kennedy killed, just like it had an assassination on Ronald Reagan and Teddy Roosevelt. Abraham Lincoln was an attempt. It was actually done. And all of these people that committed these acts of violence, acts of death, were what? Caucasian males. Yes, Caucasian males. According to history, according to what is presented to us, what was that guy named in Atlanta? The black guy. Y'all help me out here, because I really don't quite remember his name, but I remember the story. I was like 10 years old. When the black guy in Atlanta committed all of these serial acts of murder. But for the most part, it's all Caucasian males. You had people in Huntington Beach, California, protesters saying that, the white man fight back. The white man fight back against who? The white man killed Charlie Kirk. So who is the white man going to fight against? Huh? Except themselves? Huh? Black people and no other people, as you all would say that is colored, had nothing to do with that. That was a white male. And according to CNN, ABC, MSNBC, CNN, whatever news outlet that you follow or favorite, newspapers, New York Post, Washington Post, Newsweek, Chicago Sun-Times, Chicago Tribune, The Sun, etc., etc., etc. They all agree and say that the number one domestic terrorists in America are white, male, Caucasians. Don't argue with me, okay? It's 1921. Look what they did back in 1921. We're not going to go off to that right now. We're just chopping it up. It took me a minute to get started. I'm tired. But it's okay. So you mean to tell me that this Tyler Robinson is not a domestic terrorist? And he was so dumb about it. 22 years old. You're going to run across campus? Why didn't you walk across campus? Versus, run across campus and have all of these people those doorbell cameras, that help capture him along with the signature to his coffin to confessing to his dad that he committed the murder. Who, by the way, was a veteran law enforcement officer. Now, these are Mormons that we're talking about in the state of Utah. And like I said, if you haven't been to Utah, like I've been to Utah, because I know some Mormons. You got good Mormons and you have bad Mormons. Like you have good people and bad people. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what philosophy, frame of mind that you come from. If you're good, you're good. If you're bad, you're bad. Even when we're children, like 3-4 years old, we know right from wrong. Just ask your mother when you go into the cookie jar, when she said, don't go into the cookie jar. Okay? When she said, don't go into the cookie jar, and you did, and then you had crumbs all over your face after the fact, and she asked you, why did you eat those cookies? And you said that, I didn't eat no cookies. It's just like the things that happen in life to people in the cookie jar. Charlie Kirk was in the cookie jar. We don't know too much about Tyler Robinson. We don't know if he was an LGBT favorite. We don't know if he was a trans. We don't know, They just said that he had hate in his heart. He was a hateful person. How much more hateful could a person be to shoot another white person about what he's speaking about, especially when it's degrading black people and all people that don't fly under the left wing, okay? Yes, the left wing. Sorry about that, you all. Think about that. I've been up like 48 hours. I'm sorry, you all. Some words I slurred don't get right, but I've been up 48 hours. I'm tired. However, I had to bring this live to you. How many people in America agree with Charlie Kirk's death? Apparently, many of them do. Many people don't feel that Charlie Kirk was a racist. They don't feel that he was a part of the KKK. But he had the philosophy of them. He had the philosophy and the mindset of that. It wasn't for humanity. It's not about me being black. It's not about Charlie Kirk being white. It's not about the $5 Indian being red. It's not about the Chinaman being yellow. It's not about white people being white, who all came from the black man, black woman. Right now, black women and black men are seeing their children rule the planet right now. Black men and black women right now are seeing their children rule the planet. Even though their children has them in a degenerative state like they have the whole world. They say that Satan deceived the whole world. Right? That's exactly what we have going on here. I don't care what religion you are, whether you're a Christian, whether you're Hebrew, whether you are Catholic, whether you are Muslim, whether you are Confucius, Hindu, whatever you want to be, okay? We're all being ruled under white supremacy. And Charlie Kirk spoke white supremacy. He lived by it. If he didn't, do you think that Donald Trump would have made the flag go half-staff? You have states across the country, just like I've just traveled through, had the flag mass-staff for Charlie Kirk. Do you think that Charlie Kirk was a racist? Do you think that Charlie Kirk was a KKK? Do you think that Charlie Kirk despised black people? Even though we gave birth to white people. Right now, as I stated in another video, we have a political war, we have a social war, we have an economic war, we have a spiritual war, and we have a physical war that's going on. And all of the people that's at the top, like Donald Trump, whom Charlie Kirk was supporting, they're on top. Satan at his finest. Yeah, I know I'm underrated. Shouts out to B3. I want to say shouts out to B3. I want to send shouts out to ENJ. Shouts out. It's not my best night, you all, but it's a night on THEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is POWERC. Where's that Z at? Yeah. We're just saying. You have people who have lost their jobs. Teachers, firemen, people who are on TV outlets that have lost their jobs because of their freedom of speech. Charlie Kirk died for his freedom of speech. Malcolm X died for his freedom of speech. Dr. Martin Luther King died for his freedom of speech. John F. Kennedy died for his freedom of speech. John Brown, oh yeah, died for his freedom of speech. But not only did he, gave up his life, but the life of his sons as well. And that's just on the Caucasian side. There are many Caucasians who have devoted their lives to helping black people from the evil, satanic culture, views of Charlie Parker. Excuse me, Charlie Kirk. Charlie Parker was a famous jazz musician, okay? But Charlie Kirk was a racist. You all can take that or leave that. I don't have to bring that out my backside. Just go look at his videos. We just chopping it up tonight. We just chopping it up tonight on a Friday night. 48 hours in, no sleep, you all. I'm sorry if I'm not my best. But I still give you a piece of me, which is more than a half.
It's Lily from Weather Hunter.
From a, personal standpoint.
And she loves learning about the weather.
Charlie Kirk.
Weather Hunters.
Some people say that Charlie Kirk was a dirt bag.
Hey, I'm Carlos. And
that's why the white man killed him.
The pretzel cheddar club is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. Has a nice little sweetness.
Anytime.
When I add the Dijon mustard, that's it.
Anytime anyone has a political point of view, some conversations you can't have with people. Some conversations you just have to let people go. Walk away from the conversation, especially if it's no beneficial, concept of thought to you. Yeah, we flipped this around right now because it's about to get serious. All of you all that's out there in the chat room who believe that Charlie Kirk was a hero, press 1. All of you who do not think that Charlie Kirk was a hero and the shooter, Tyler Robinson, was a hero, press 2. Once again, if you all think that Charlie Kirk was a hero, press 1. If you do not think that Charlie Kirk was a hero and the shooter was a hero, press 2. Who we got out there? Andy. No, Arlie Garcia. Kulu. I'm just going through the list right here. Who? Key Dad. Plenty of black support Charlie and stand with him. Who's that again? Cooley? No, that's go back. Key Dad. If I move it closer. Key Deck, I hate mispronunciation, the mispronunciation of people's names. But Key Deck, a lot of people support Charlie Kirk. Why do they support Charlie Kirk? Why do a lot of black people support MAGA? Charlie Kirk was a MAGA supporter. Many people here in America who are Caucasian don't believe that Donald Trump is a racist. How could you not see that? Are you that blind? Why did Keedek, according to your research, Keedek, Keedec, what is your investigation or your research on how many black people supported Charlie Kirk? What's your percentage on that? I guarantee you that my percentage is higher than yours for those who said they glad that Charlie Kirk is dead.
And you get the latest phone. Get 4 phones plus
Charlie Kirk
and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch.
spreaded racism. Charlie Kirk spreaded hate crimes. Charlie Kirk put black people on the bottom and white people on top. Charlie Kirk was a Christian who believed that Jesus Christ is Lord and his Savior, and he was white. So white rules, right-winged. All of you people that's over there to the left or liberal people, we don't want to hear nothing about you. Despite the fact that Christianity was written for white people to rule. And hung signo winkus is what the Pope said with the cross. In hung signo winkus. Oh, y'all not up on that? I'm sorry. We just look like this, okay? We just look like this. Who is the #1 domestic terrorist in America? It ain't the black man. Like I said, you had people out there in Huntington Beach, California, talking about white man, right? Revenge. White man must fight back. Who they gonna fight back against? Themselves? I told people when it first happened that it was a white boy. White boys are always mass murderers. Yeah. Either programmed, what's that movie called? With Denzel Washington that was remade from the 50s? What was that movie called? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Program. But Tyler Robinson decided to tell his dad what he did. That's a Mormon for you. Now, is that a Mormon for you, or is that a righteous person for you, even though they sacrifice the freedom of their child, despite the fact that they know that their child did wrong? How many of y'all parents would do that right now? How many of you all parents would, turn your children in? I'm going to tell you like this. I ain't going to my mama's house and tell her nothing. I ain't telling my mama nothing. I tell my grandma before I tell my before I tell my mama. I would tell my granny before I tell my mama. In fact, about it, granny know a whole bunch of secrets that mama don't even know. Just like mama and granny know a whole lot of secrets that I don't know. Right? And that's the same with your family, There's a whole lot of secrets in your family that you didn't know about. And you probably won't even know about even if you're dead, because it's been left a family secret. Prime example. I had an uncle who tied a white man up to a tree and chopped his body parts. I have an uncle who was shot and killed, my grandmother's brother, who was shot and killed in Ohio for whistling, or what they say was whistling, to a white woman. Even though that was around the time of the death of Emmett Till. White people always want to make excuse of killing black people. We just chopping it up. Ain't no specific topic. We just chopping it up. Who you got here? Key Dag, what you got? Dad was law enforcement. They were Christian Mormons. They were. Who we got here? They were. They were Key Dag. I'm sorry for pronouncing your name, mispronouncing, or pronouncing. I am tired, you all. But I thank everybody out there that's in the chat room. Let's see what we got here. Jesus Christie, law enforcement. This message is held for review. We got a call Ray. We'll see who wins. The race cause it's not over. No. You know why it's not over? A call. Is that how you pronounce your name, brother? It sounds like an Arabic name, like Islamic name. If that is the case, brother, no, it's not over. They even say that they have a new Charlie Kirk that's out right now in Utah, spreading Charlie Kirk's message. If he was wise like me, okay, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something who was a wise man. Puffy. Puff Daddy is very intelligent. He knew the cost of the streets, and he knew the cost of the intelligence of being a black man speaking in America with a boisterous voice. He knew the price for that. He didn't go that way. He went the other way. But you see where the other way got him to. Either way, if you are a black man or a black woman here in America, there is no equal opportunity. You have young black boys, young black girls who are geniuses who are seen at the age of 3 and 4. And do you know what they do to them? Not for humanity reasons, but because they're black. And here you got Charlie Kirk, who says that 80% of black women don't have their fathers around. How many fathers that's not around for white people here in America? We got 80%, according to you, Charlie Kirk, black women don't have no father in their home. How many, if we're 13%, but we're 80%, but we're 13%, how many white people women don't have no daddy for their children either? I know a lot of them, Charlie Kirk. Seeing that the majority of people here in America are Caucasians, I see that a lot of white people, white women with no daddies for their children. But you're the majority. Just like we are the majority, meaning black people are the majority of the prison system, yet we comprise 13% of the population. Ain't no debating about that, man. Black men and black women were forced to separate their families and the unity among their families through white people, through Christians. Charlie Kirk, Christians whom you say that you represent, Jesus Christ whom you say that you represent, separated, killed, and what's the word I want to use? Castrated black men, tore black men apart in front of their families with horses, tar, and fire. Yet you want to tell me about how black people, black women don't have 80% of their baby's daddy in their household? Why? Because you, Charlie Kirk, and those who think like you destroyed that. How about that for you Charlie Kirk fans? How about that? Don't argue with me. Argue with history. Huh? If you want to best qualify yourself on information, qualify yourself in history. And the history of America and the Caucasians that have ruled America is in bloodshed, is in evil, is in wickedness, is in debauchery. Don't tell me about history. Did the chickens really come home to roost with Charlie Kirk? Huh? Did the chickens come home to roost with Charlie Kirk? It was a white boy that shot and killed him. No black people. So why are you all trying to start a racial war? If anything, you should be having a war among yourselves, seeing that you are classified by America as the number one terrorist in America. But yet you're not arrested. You're not arrested, or you shot dead, or you caught, apprehended, or you're that project, the MK Ultra project. I'm just saying. Look at all of these people who has committed mass shootings, mass killings in the last 20 years. They've all been white Caucasians. But yet you have this pastor, Joel Webbon, in Austin, Texas, who says that black people are more dangerous than white people. What's wrong with the man? Like I said yesterday in my other live, which I mentioned him, if you are a black man or a black woman, you need to leave his church right now. Some people say that Charlie Kirk was striving to be an evangelist, just like superstar Billy Graham was. Ah! If you don't know who superstar Billy Graham is, you need to go research him. And you tell me if he was a racist. You tell me if he wasn't an older Charlie Kirk. No, that's 100. You tell me if Charlie Kirk wasn't a younger version of Billy Graham. What they call him, superstar. But he didn't get assassinated. Some people say that all of this could not have happened unless the Jews authorized it. That's what you have a lot of people saying on social media. I mean, big YouTubers. Not small YouTubers like me, who's being cheated and underrated. YouTube, which I still haven't gotten my PIN number. I have to put you all out there because you all put me out there by deleting my videos, by deleting my content. Maybe it's Louis Farrakhan that's holding me back. In fact, about it, you have TV programs like Arsenio Hall, who got his TV program canceled because of Louis Farrakhan. I would never denounce Louis Farrakhan. Minister Louis Farrakhan saved my life. That's why I'm here today. Because I was on the road to destruction to fight, despite the fact that I had already knew about Elijah Muhammad previously. But the streets took control. The need for money, the need for life sustainment took control. And Elijah Muhammad went out the window. But somebody came back and grabbed me. Somebody came back and grabbed me. And I'm underrated. I'm underrated not because I'm less talented. I'm underrated because of the people who control and monopolize the channel, social media. I can't say news because I haven't been on the news. And if I did, I would tell you. I'm just saying. We just chopping it up tonight. On a Friday night. Had to put something out there for all of you YouTubers. And if you want to support the channel, I'm sorry, once again, as I've been saying for the past hour, I'm tired. But I'm not going to go to sleep until this live is over. Okay? You all are still up anyway, smoking blunts, drinking, smoking cigarettes, talking nonsense or productivity. I'm not there. But it's one or the other. Okay? It's one or the other. But I tell you all, be careful out there today. Be careful of the Charlie Kirks. Charlie Kirk is an extension of Donald Trump. Believe that. You have teachers, you have firefighters, you have had people, anchormen, or people who work for news outlets have been fired because of their posts that they have made in regards to Charlie Kirk. Like I said, we just chopping it up right now. Who we got out here? Ziggy 405, what's up? Joey Montana. Alan Bayless, what's up? Secheco Blood, is that how you pronounce that? CICH. Let me pull it closer. I can get you now, you all. Circle of Blood, that's his name. This doesn't help anything. Please stop, brother. Alan Bayless. In the end, Charlie did learn a little left. Joey Montana. You ready for the National Guard? Ziggy 405. You can't even put a sentence together. Good luck to you. A Cal Day. We'll see who wins the race, cause it's not over yet, brother. Key Deck. Yes, it is your own racist bigot. Rich Rhyme. Look up the statistics, brother. You have good numbers. Rob Apperson, go to bed. Rich Rhymes, give me a smile, laughing. James Starling, bullshit. Rich Rentie or Rich Renty? You talking bad and down on a man who just died. I don't give a fuck about him then died. Malcolm X was shot and killed for what he thought and believed. Freedom of speech. Martin Luther King died, shot and killed for what he thought and believed. John Brown, the white man from the East Coast, who died and his sons died for the freedom of speech. So don't bring me that bullshit about me being a racist, okay? Hey, if it wasn't for white people, good white people, which is very few of them, because the country and their vote has proven who they are, don't argue with me, man. I'm not the bad guy. I love humanity. I have friends, friendships, luxury, money, homes in all walks of life. That's 100. I'm going to tell you all a true story. When I was registered as a Muslim here in America, because in America, if you are in the Nation of Islam, meaning the Black Nation of Islam, that was established by Master Farrakhan Muhammad, that transported to Elijah Muhammad, that transported to or Louis Farrakhan rebuilt, they have you registered. I'm a registered Muslim. Whatever that means. But I know what it means. But whatever you think it means. But you have people from Arabia, people from Pakistan, people from all over the world that don't have to register as Muslims. So why do black men and women who come into the Nation of Islam have to have their supporting documents of who they are to be registered in the Book of Life? Yeah, I'm one of those guys. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm registered in the books of life. I'm sorry. You will not be privy to that information. However, I stand on the side of right versus wrong. It's not about religion. It's not about rebellion to white supremacy, because white supremacy is all wrong. White supremacy is all wrong. That's not even up for debate. Just go stand over there by Walgreens and play with your crayons. It's not even up for debate. But if you talk about right versus wrong, then you are in my arena. I don't care what color you are in the crayon box. I don't care what religion you study or practice. I don't care what political ideas or party that you follow. If you are right, you are right. If you are wrong, if you are wrong. Don't put me in a box. I'm too big for a box. But it's the people that thinks outside the box who become dangerous, not only to the national security of this country, homeland security. How about you just being the person that you are and speaking how you feel? People go to jail. Political people, political figures, political ideas will send your ass to jail. But yet and still, God gave you a mouth to speak and a tongue to speak with, but the laws of the country says that we will take your life away physically, mentally, spiritually, economically, socially, if your voice becomes bigger than what we got going on. And that's what happens to all good leaders. I don't care if you black, white, Puerto Rican, it don't matter, okay? All good leaders are dead instantly. Look at Fred Hampton. 21 years old. Could you imagine what he had been like if he was 50? J. Edgar Hoover knew that. Could you imagine what he would be like if he was 50? Could you imagine what John Brown would have been like if he wasn't dead or got killed or assassinated on the East Coast? Could you imagine for any spectrum of a person, despite of their color, could you imagine what they would be like or would have been like if the government would not have killed them when they spoke for humanity? That's not the case of Charlie Kirk. I wish a person would try to debate me on how Charlie Kirk wasn't a racist. I wish a person would. Anybody out there in the chat room want to debate me on how Charlie Kirk was not a racist? Could anybody tell me why is it that who wants to debate me right now in regards to why we have white on white crime when it comes to political figures or a person who is a figure for the upliftment for humanity? Could you tell anybody want to debate? Anybody? Anybody? I got the smoke. I got the smoke tonight. Anybody who want to debate on right versus wrong? God ain't got nothing to do with it, because if you're brainwashed, you will know from he who is ruling, the people who killed Jesus, you will say it's right. The same people who had Jesus killed is the same people who had Charlie Kirk killed. Take it or leave it. Despite the fact that Charlie Kirk's dad was a Mormon, but you have to understand the relationship between Mormonism, between being an Israelite, you have to throw that out there, and being a Christian. Because Christians and the Judaism, are cousins. Don't argue with me. Argue with the renowned Arab from Israel who tells you that Jewish religion and Judaism is cousins. Don't argue with me, man. I'm not pulling it out my backside. And the Mormons are cousins to the Jews. So the Jew kill a Jew? It's bad out here. It's bad out here. Some people say that he may have been an LBGTQ, representative. Maybe he was transsexual. They want to put it all on other things versus right being wrong. They want to put it on other things versus people are tired of the bullshit. that politics and government put out here for a nation of a people that is being destroyed by politics. Y'all can take it or leave it. It's not even up for debate. Even with Chicago, who we got out here? We have James Starlin. Shouts out to you, bullshit. We have Rich Reinty. You know, he says you're talking bad and down on a man who I don't give a fuck about that man being dead. Okay, I don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk being dead. Charlie Kirk spoke against black people. Charlie Kirk was a racist. Charlie Kirk followed the pathology of Ku Klux Klan. Charlie Kirk followed the path of the John Birch Society. Charlie Kirk followed the path of Donald Trump and his administration. Don't tell me shit about I'm talking bullshit. How about you talking bullshit? Are you for humanity or are you for a specific person of a people that they say here in this nation? Which are you? I am speaking for humanity. I don't give a fuck about my color in this instance. I don't give a fuck about my color in regards to King, Malcolm, John F. Kennedy, Ronald Reagan, who was an attempted murder, Teddy Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Christian, Islamic, Judaism, Catholicism, Hinduism. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So, what's your name? James Starling. We're going to give you the middle finger right now because we're not on that, okay? We're on right and wrong here, man. Should people die because of their freedom of speech? Man, I don't give a fuck about your comment, James Starling. Do you know how many black people have died? Do you know how many white people have died for the liberation of humanity? Man, go fuck yourself, bro. Go choke yourself with a bone. Straight up. It ain't about color because we all in the same boat right now. And the administration don't give a fuck what color you are right now. In the United States. So fuck you, fuck your comment. I don't give a fuck about that because you're on some bias shit. We're on some humanity shit here, man. Yeah. Who's that? Message held for review. Who we got? Special J. Unc is drunk and sleep. Deprived. You need to revisit history, my guy. Good citizen, you are a fool. Rich Rentai. How this shit on your YouTube, whatever, I'm seeing black people being racist on them lives and ain't shit being done. Wayne Cortez, living today. You're not gonna move forward if you live in the past. Wayne Cortez, I wish you every positive success. I'm gonna stop right there. Wayne Cortez, I send a shout out to you, just like I send a shout out to B3 and ENJ. And there was another one, another content creator that I forgot their name, but they know who they were that night, Wednesday night, during that live. I thank you and I appreciate you for wishing me the best in every positive success. I think that's one of the best things that I've heard tonight. Despite all of the bullshit that people got in the comment section. People see me representing, the Nation of Islam. But people don't see me representing humanity. Like I said, I would never denounce Minister Louis Farrakhan. I would never denounce Malcolm X, even though him and Lewis had their differences. I would never denounce Marcus Garvey, Elijah Muhammad, W.E.B. Du Bois, Benjamin Banneker. You all can forget that. I'm not denouncing any of them. Just like I'm not denouncing John Brown. And I spit on John Brown. Not spit in the sense that I'm degrading him. I'm spitting on him in regards to the legacy that he left for good white people. I have books and books and books that I can tell you bad that white people did, which I will begin to on my other channel, MOPOWERZ. I'm a week late on that. But I've been bending the map. Even in Utah. Even in San Diego, where Charlie Kirk was at. How many of you all went to any of his venues? You can talk about the video shit. What's on YouTube, what's on social media, what's on the news. Have you been to an event that he held like I have? Huh? Pay your hard-earned cash to get there. How many of you? While you talk shit on YouTube, on social media, you just go and video the man, or you are programmed from your parents and your grandparents to listen to the man. But have you seen the man in person like I have? If you haven't. And I have to give you that way tonight, because people are really being rude out here. Not in the chat room. Yes, but in the chat room too. But everybody has their own opinion. They have the First Amendment right, which shouldn't even be a First Amendment right. It's a God-given right. You have a mouth to speak and you have a tongue to speak the words with. So that's not a constitutional right. It's a God-given right for anybody who speaks whatever language that they are here on this planet, or whatever geographical area that they are in, which speaks the verbal language. That's what it is. Has nothing to do with some fucking constitutional law. That's where a lot of people are confused at too. It is a God-given right. It is a God-given right for you to defend yourself. But it's not a God-given right to just take a life. To just take a life for no reason. But I felt that the people that is in power had a right to take his life. Whether they were tired of using him, or they used him up, or someone just got fed up with his rhetoric. You got white people in America right now who are praising the death of Charlie Kirk. White people. Because they knew what he stood for, which was evil. I don't want to hear about all of that Christian bullshit, because Christianity is what put people in slavery. So don't come to me with that religious bullshit. Even Islam put people in slavery. Judaism put people in slavery. Catholicism put people in slavery. So don't think that I'm all religious because I propagate Louis Farrakhan. I'm not stupid. That man saved my life, and he has saved the life of millions of young black men and women. And I respect him, and I won't denounce him. But you all need to give me my fucking PIN number, YouTube. Or was it the feds to figure out how I go to all of these places that I go? 50 states in 2 years. I've did all of that and been around the world since the age of 19. I don't deal drugs. I don't sell alcohol. I don't promote prostitution. I don't promote homosexuality. I don't promote anything for the degradation of any other human being. But yet, my content is not wanted. Y'all think about that. I think about it nights. I think about it days. I think about all of the loopholes that YouTube send you through. And I know damn well, from a common sense perspective, if a person has 4,000 subscribers and I have over 6,000 subscribers, and they have got a check and they ain't got one yet, I know y'all on bullshit, YouTube. I remember Nino Brown said that YouTube money is like monopoly money. Damn, that means fake. That hurt my soul when he said that shit, but that was some real shit. Damon Dash told Willie D on his own channel, on his own video, chopped him up into minced meat. Yeah, minced meat. Yeah. How many? He asked Willie D, how much you make? Damon Dash said, I know how much you make. Willie D didn't dispute it. There was no numbers coming out. But my point is, where's my PIN number, YouTube? Or is it the feds trying to find out what I'm doing, how I'm doing it? Man, this is old money. And I have very great friends. We don't do drugs. We don't sell alcohol. We don't sell illegal cigarettes. We're not into sex trafficking. We don't do anything illegal. But yet I'm underrated. I see people, like I say, talk about it's sad, but it's true. What's that brother name? Damn. The black Captain America. Anthony Mack. He says that your success is chosen, not that you earned it. Y'all think about that. Not what you earn, but if you're chosen. And just because you're not a success on social media, because the numbers are fake, do not be discouraged. Keep moving on with your vision. If you believe in that vision. I'm at the point in life where I'm on the other side of the ladder. So I understand the game, who's the players, what's on the chessboard. Do not let social media destroy you or make you feel like you are a success or failure. I remember when there was no YouTube, there was no Facebook, it was just life. Real, hard knocks life. If you were successful or not. Do not let social media make you feel like you ain't shit. They choose who they choose. And they don't like truth unless it's coming from a news outlet. But even then, that's censored. Think about that. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Speak righteousness versus falsehood. War on that. Yes, war on that all day. And don't take no wooden nickels. To be a success, or what determines someone being a success, is up to you. Not what society says is a success. Because society as we know it is going down the drain. Hold fast to your truths. Hold fast to your heart. Hold fast to that which propagates truth versus falsehood. Not falsehood brings out with truth. And it ain't about money. All money ain't good money. Some money is fake money, Nino Brown. And some money just ain't worth your life, your freedom. But for humanity, that's a different story. I would rather be known for a martyr for humanity, not for a specific people of color or class or what they want to present themselves as. But for humanity, yeah, I would give my life for. But all that other bullshit, political shit, religion shit, nah. To be aware is to be alive. To have knowledge is to have power. And to apply that knowledge, which you have attain is even more greater, which grants you wisdom. Don't be a fool. We just chopping it up. Friday night, THEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is POWER. And if you haven't been on my other channel, MOPOWERZ here on YOUTUBE, come travel with us to the Grand Canyon. Come travel with us to the Mopop Museum in Washington State. Come travel with us to the National Civil Rights Museum in Memphis. Come travel with us to the Black Holocaust Museum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Come travel with us to Sedona, Arizona, to the ley lines. Come travel with us to Whidbey Island in Washington State at the ley lines. Come travel with us to the NBA Hall of Fame. Come travel with us to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Come travel with us to the NFL Hall of Fame. And listen to those audiobook series that we all have left for you. The hard work has been done for you already. Only thing that we ask from you is your time to listen. You have to listen to learn. Black Man of the Nile and his family, stolen legacy, the destruction of black civilization, the chronological order of King James, the demonology of King James, the chronological order from alchemy to Wicca, as a man thinketh, the miseducation of the Negro, the world's 16 crucified saviors. I'm tired. As a man thinketh. From Babylon to Timbuktu, which I put my foot in the audiobook series. If you have not went over to that channel, MOPOWERZ, and checked out that audiobook series from Babylon to Timbuktu, the Black Man of the Nile and his family, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. That's right. I'm tired. I'm going to bed after this video, you all. Take a shower. Maybe eat me a slice of cheese pizza with a salad with some lemon juice or grape juice. And it's a wrap for me. Who we got out there? Let's move this forward. Good citizen, you are a fool. Living today, you're not going to move forward if you're in the past. Okay, Wayne, I got you. Please stop hating on people. He absolutely not assassinated. What the fuck are you on? Crimes, there's no excuse for being this old and this ignorant. Dart Shaggy, got in the liquid cabinet again. Y'all say I'm drunk. There you say I'm drunk, you all. Rick Bronstedt, you're a beautiful soul for saying what you're saying. We can have separate beliefs and still love one another. God bless you. Rick Bronstedt. Rick Bronstedt, if you're still listening to this live, I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody that's in the chat. But for Rick Bronstedt, he gets a super thumbs up. Just as the other people that I expounded upon that was in the chat room, they say Unk been in the liquor cabinet again. Hey man, Unk is tired, man. 48 hours, man. I'm tired. I just got off the road, man. I'm tired. Not drunk. But I am going to have a shot after this video. A shot of what? Shot of grape juice, man. You know, I got to grape juice and I got lemon juice, you know. Those are my preferences. Even when I'm sitting under a palm tree in Arizona, California, or the Bahamas, I prefer me a grape juice or a lemon juice. No alcohol involved. Or bring me a non-alcoholic strawberry daiquiri. How about that? That's how your brother get down. Who we got out here? Um, Dart Shaggy. Oh damn, here we go. Ha 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 ha. Are you bro if you're Muslim? How old was Ashi bro? How old was Ashi one of them? You know what, man? Okay. Okay. See, now you right up my alley. What's his name? What's the brother name? Shaggy. Dorothy Shaggy. Dorothy Shaggy. Dorothy Shaggy. Seeing that we just chopping it up, okay? You asked me how old was what? Asha, one of Muhammad's wife. I know one of them was 12. He had 9 of them. But what does the religion have to do with what's going on in society? Because if Allah ruled, if Jehovah ruled, if Jesus Christ ruled, if Krishna ruled, if the Brahman family ruled, if Moses ruled, we wouldn't be in this situation that we're in today. Religion is just a cap for the evil works that they hide under it. As in the words of Louis Farrakhan, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to go back to Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad said Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, Catholicism, even Islamic religion, it's all ruled by evil men and women who did what? Altered the book. They altered not one book, but plenty of books. I'm sorry for you young man that's out there. What's your name again? Dorothy Shaggy. Has nothing to do with Muhammad's wives. If you have a wife of 12 years old, even without the law that they made in the United States, but seeing that Islam is not a United States religion, I don't care what religion you are in. If you violate a girl at 12 years old, you are a predator. Just like Judaism. I'm sorry. If you all read the Talmud, you will see how they play with 2 and 3-year-old girls and boys in the Talmud. Judaism. Our religion is corrupt. People say, man, why you promote Farrakhan? Man, the man, look, you know what? You will never see another black man in America like you have seen Farrakhan, okay? Not in this generation. My generation. The people of Malcolm had another generation. They have never seen another Malcolm. People that was in Elijah Muhammad's generation, they will never see another Elijah Muhammad. People that was in John F. Kennedy bracket in their generation, they will never see another John F. Kennedy. You will never see another John Brown in this generation. Never. Never. John Brown is a white man for you all who didn't know. And if you say anything disrespectful to me in regards to John Brown, we're going to have a fight. That's 100. I don't know about all those other people, okay? But I do know about John Brown. And I love that white man for what he did, what he sacrificed. Charlie Kirk wasn't a John Brown. Charlie Kirk was not a John Brown. Who we got out there? How old was she? Man, don't nobody care how old the lady was, man. Who you got here? Clinton Watch. Middle finger is wrong, man. You know what? Everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. You either got it right or wrong. Because I throw my middle finger up to you, I'm wrong. Because I say that what you say is bullshit. Because I'm wrong. Because I don't agree with you. Do you think I'm a child? Do you think my mind is underdeveloped? At this age in life, at this age in my life, it's right or wrong. Ain't no religion, ain't no Allah, ain't no Jehovah, ain't no Jesus Christ, ain't no U.S. government, none of that shit. It's right versus wrong, good versus evil. Okay? Good versus evil. Everybody has their standpoint. But when you're not speaking for the upliftment of humanity, not black people, not white people, not Puerto Rican people, not Mexican people, not Chinese people, not Japanese people, not the $5 Indian, none of that shit. Are you for right or are you for wrong? That's it. God versus the devil. Right or wrong. And sometimes people say the devil was God and God was the devil. Okay, but take your pick. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Ain't no in between that, man. You want real justice, right versus wrong. And the people that's in power, they don't give a fuck about right or wrong, okay? Especially if you're a black man. Because you have all of the white privilegedness here in America. White privilegedness, yes, yeah. Charlie Kirk thought he was privileged too. But it was a white gunman who shot his ass down. People are tired of the bullshit. People are tired of a section of people speaking against the rest of humanity like they ain't shit. People tired of that, man. And some of those people are white. Some of those people are black. Some of those people, like I said, are the $5 Indians. Some of those people are, what they call Hispanics. Where the Spanish people invaded the black people and impregnated them and conquered them. Yeah. The Puerto Ricans. Okay. Charlie Kirk set himself on fire. Charlie Kirk got himself killed. If Charlie Kirk, chopping it up here, was speaking for humanity versus a white wing, white supremacy, conservative rule, maybe Charlie Kirk would still be living with his wife and his 2 children. I'm just saying. That's my time for right now, you all. I gotta go. But if you haven't been over to MOPOWERZ, go over there and check out that channel. If you haven't been to THEMOSHOW classes, go to that channel. One word, no space here on YOUTUBE. Unc has not been in the liquor department. Unc is tired. Unc has not been smoking a blunt. Unc is tired. Unc has been on 94. Tired. Do you know how far you can take 94 on the interstate going east or west? I'm tired. Not the liquor bottle, but tired. Thanks for viewing you all. It's your host with the most, MO on THEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is POWER. And on the way out your door, on the way out the door. And on the way out the door, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and the word all to help ensure that you get notifications when we upload videos on YOUTUBE. Who we got out there? James Greer, stop killing each other. I like that. Chad Wicks, yes, he told me don't take it too personal, but he said that hates all. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Shouts out to Chad Wicks. Chad Wicks understand the frequency of what's going on here in America. He never said shit. You ain't nothing of Charlie. You know nothing. Man, don't tell me I don't know nothing of Charlie Kirk. Have you been to one of Charlie Kirk's events? What's his name? James Greer? Because I have. Don't you tell me shit about Charlie Kirk if you haven't been to one of Charlie Kirk events. Huh? Yeah. Don't tell me shit about Charlie Kirk, bro. If you have not been to one of his events and you haven't heard what he said in person, don't talk that shit to me, man. Just be a fan of Charlie Kirk's over there by Walgreens, okay? Yeah. Stand over there, way over there in the bleachers that don't have a session in a project in which he was presenting. Because I was. Huh? You have black people that have participated in, they were participants, yeah, in his speeches across America at college campuses. Were you there? Because I know I was. Have you watched his videos on YouTube? Now, one of his hate speech videos came down. That lets me know that you, my friend, James Greer, is not for humanity. You are for white culture. You are not for humanity. I'm for humanity, man. And sometimes speaking the truth for humanity hurts a lot of people who feel that they are superior when they are the children of those who gave birth to them. Man, don't talk that to me, bro. Come on, man. Just because I have my hat cocked to the left don't mean that I'm ignorant. And nothing that I said that was ignorant on this live in regards to Charlie Kirk or just chopping it up. Nothing. You can have your standpoint, but I do not disrespect nobody if you want to know the truth. And if you can accept the truth, great. If you can't accept the truth, go stand over there. Go stand over there. Because people are tired of people like you who has the mindset of Charlie Kirk, and that's what got him killed. So talk your shit. We ain't having it. Ascend or die. Preach it, 100. 100. Ascend or die. We send a shout out to you. whatever city or state that you're from, I send or die, we send a shout out to you. We thank you for being here. Chadwick, Sunday. Tom Barrett, rest in peace. G.A. Pie Rock Dog. Trash. Jewish killed him, you fool. Hey, see what I'm saying? See, this is another uninformed person who's in the chat station, in the chat section. G.A. Ga, Pyrodawd. I don't want to mispronounce the name. Trash. Jews killed him, you fool. I'm not a fool because I already said that the Jews authorized the hit on the man. Huh? So how much a fool am I? Gapyrodawg. I already said that the Jews had the man hit. Nothing gets hit, sanctioned, authorized, war. Nothing like that occurs if it's not sanctioned by the Jews. Are the Jews? I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there, but I do know they killed Jesus, okay? I'm going to stop right there. I know they killed Jesus according to their book, according to their philosophy, according to their history. They killed Jesus. So what would they do to you? What would they do to me? They already making me suffer through my channel. They ain't even gave me a check yet. But that's okay. You can't stop God. You can't stop God. It's not about money. It's about right versus wrong. You understand? It's that simple. Right versus wrong. We're just chopping it up tonight, you all. It's your host with the most, MOTHEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is power. And like I said earlier, before, what's his name? What's his name? I want to get his name right. What's his name? James. I'm going down the line, you all. James Greer. On your way out the door, James Greer. Yeah, on your way out the door from this live, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, okay? Hit the notification bell and the word all to help ensure that you get videos when I upload videos here on YOUTUBE. Yeah, James Greer. Hit the like and the share. Don't forget, hit the like and the share. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. James Greer. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. Thanks for viewing, everybody out there, because you could have been somewhere else with someone else doing something else, but you decided to stop by here to see what we had to say about chopping it up and Charlie Kirk. Thanks for viewing, you all. Peace out, and never, ever give up on your DREAMS. That's my time.